Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to this webinar. My name is Sophia. It's really nice to meet you all. Will you please introduce yourselves to me? Tell me your name, tell me where you are from, tell me where you are now, because maybe you are in a different city, not the city that you were born in. So let me know where you are, your names, where you come from, etc. And your question is coming around the bottom. What is the best ice cream flavor? A very important question, especially at this time of the year where the weather is getting warmer. We want to be outside a bit more often, and you start getting that need on certain afternoons to go and have some ice cream. So what is the best ice cream flavor? My name is Sophia. I come from London, but I have been living in Bologna for 5 years. I live in Bologna, and I work at my English school, Bologna Mille. Um, before I lived in Bologna, I lived for 6 years in Greece, in Athens and in Thessaloniki. So let me know your names, where you come from, and etc., and the best ice cream flavor. So in general, my favorite ice cream flavor is pistachio. It always reminds me of summer holidays. And for me, pistachio is the flavor to test the ice cream shop. So if the ice cream shop has good pistachio, they have good everything. If they don't have good pistachio, maybe they are not a good ice cream shop. In Bologna, we have some fantastic gelateria, some fantastic ice cream shops. And some of my favorites are Gelateria Gianni, which is in the center. In fact, there are 2 or 3 Gelateria Gianni in Bologna in this period. And I also like the Sorbetteria in Castiglione, which has fantastic ice creams also. So let me know in the comments, what is the best ice cream flavor and where do you like to buy ice creams? What is the best ice cream shop in your city, in your town, etc.? So as I said, my favorite ice cream flavor, for me, the best flavor is pistachio. And I like to get it at Gelateria Gianni or Sorbetteria Castiglione in Bologna. Let's see some answers. We have Alessio. Hi, I'm Alessio. I'm from Turin. My favorite ice cream flavor is cream. Nice, excellent. A very classic flavor. And Marcello says, my name is Marcello. I come from Sicily, but now I live in Legnano. I remember Marcello. I'm 38 years old. My favorite ice cream is lemon. Very nice. And some lemon granita, which in English we call sorbet. So I'll write this word as well. It's called sorbet, and it's an ice cream not made with milk, made with cream rather. It's called a sorbet. And yes, I agree that lemon sorbet, lemon granita is fantastic. I also like, for sorbet, I especially like also coconut sorbet. So let me know all again in the comments, what is the best ice cream flavor and where in your town or in your city do you like to eat ice cream? We have Estefani. Hi, nice to meet you. I am a Peruvian, fantastic, but I live in Geneva for 26 years. Okay, for a period of time for 26 years. Beautiful. Really, I don't love ice cream, but in summer I like eating stracciatella ice cream. Very nice, good job. For 26 years. Yes, stracciatella is also good. It's not the one I get the most often, but sometimes. I don't like Generally fruit flavors. I hate strawberry ice cream. For me, strawberry ice cream is terrible. But I like, in general, with my ice cream to have pieces in the ice cream. So something like brownies, cookies, chocolate, something which has pieces in the ice cream. Maria Rosalia from Salerno. My favorite ice cream is cream and chocolate. Nice. Is that stracciatella or is it different from stracciatella? In Palermo, the lemon brioche is very famous. Nice, fantastic. You know, I went to Palermo at Christmas, but I didn't see any lemon brioche. Maybe Christmas is not the right period for lemon brioche. Maybe. For me, it's terrible chocolate ice cream. But why? Don't you like it? Let's put these in a different order, Estefani. So we'll change our word order. For me, chocolate ice cream is terrible. Okay, so first the subject and then the verb. Chocolate ice cream is terrible. Okay, but I don't understand why. Why not chocolate ice cream? Maybe I'll do the lights. We'll do this instead. Better. For me, but for me, it's strawberry. I don't like strawberry ice cream. Okay, let's see one last comment. Hi, I'm Gabriele. I live near Milan. I'm 20 years old. Hi, Gabriele. My favorite ice cream is coconut. Yes, I'm also a big fan of coconut ice cream. So let's have a look at our focus for today. We're talking about shopping, and in particular, grocery shopping. So when we are grocery shopping, we are buying food, usually at the supermarket. Okay, so we'll do some countable and uncountable nouns. We'll do some quantifiers, and we will talk about the verb get as well. So some questions to start with. We've got Constantina again. Hi, Mum. My favorite ice cream is chocolate, dark with pieces of chocolate. Exactly. Nice job. So some questions. Do you do the food shopping? Do you like to do it? Why or why not? 2, which do you prefer? Big supermarkets, small grocery stores, or outdoor markets? So let's look at these in more detail. Big supermarkets are supermarkets with usually a brand name. So places like Esselunga, Coop, Conad. If you are in other areas of Italy, Billa as well in other areas. These are big supermarkets. Small grocery stores usually are owned and managed by families, okay? And they have especially vegetables and fruits. They are small and they are privately owned. We also have outdoor markets. Outdoor markets are also called farmers markets. I'll write this out for you. So the outdoor market is also the farmer's market. A farmer is a person who grows vegetables, fruits, but also animals. So a farmer's market or an outdoor market is where the farmer brings his products directly to the client, to the customer. So there's no shop, there's no supermarket, there's no delivery. It's directly from the producer to the customer. Okay, so which do you prefer? And also the final question, what do you buy most often? So what is always on your shopping list? Let's start with number 1. You can write for me in the comments your answers. Do you like to do the food shopping? Me personally, I love doing the food shopping. I especially like going to a big supermarket and buying lots and lots of food for an entire week. I like to buy a lot of food for the entire week. And I like to plan my meals as well. I like to get different food and think, okay, on Monday, this, on Tuesday, this, on Wednesday, this. So I like to go to the supermarket and plan what I will eat. I find it quite relaxing to go to the supermarket. I find it that it is relaxing, and yeah, I enjoy it. Um, in general, I go most often to big supermarkets. Um, but I go to big supermarkets because they are more convenient. You find everything in one place, everything is together. So you can go, you can buy vegetables, fruits, meat, detergent, everything together. It's not necessary to go to many different shops. Let's see what Marcello says. He says, yes, I often do food shopping. I love to do it because I don't know, but I'm happy when I go to the market. Yes, exactly, Marcello. This is how I also feel. I agree with you. When I go to the supermarket, I feel happy. I don't know why. I prefer in general big supermarkets. I buy most often vegetables, fruit, bread, and fish. Fantastic. Very healthy, Maria Rosaria. Nice job. Um, I would like, in theory, I would like to go to outdoor markets because usually in outdoor markets, the fruits and vegetables is fresh. They are more fresh and they are, I don't know, I like that you buy it directly from the farmer, from the producer. The problem is that I live in the center of Bologna, and it is difficult in the city center to find an outdoor market. When, for example, I go on holiday, and I go to see my grandpa and my mum, and we are in a village and it's quiet. It's the outdoor market is every week, and it's easy to buy fresh local products. But in the city center, it is quite difficult, and I depend on the supermarket. So let me know also in the comments, where do you go shopping? Which do you prefer? What do you often buy? Let's see Stefani's answer. I like doing the food shopping. I usually go to the big supermarkets for the packaged food, for example, the pasta, cornflakes. Yes, for vegetables and fruits, I love going to the small grocery stores. Fantastic, Estefani. That's a perfect answer. Really nice job. Marcello says, I prefer big supermarkets because I can find everything. Let's write this down. I can find everything. Okay, you need the noun in this case. I can find everything. Yes, me too. I agree with you. But as I said, I like in theory the idea of going to small grocery stores, outdoor markets, because you help people. I think it's more human to go to smaller stores. Let's see, Alessio. I had hardly ever, good word, do food shopping. And I don't like to do food shopping in particular in this moment. Yeah, I mean, in this moment, it's not so good. You have to wait outside for a very, very long time. You wait in the queue or the line. Okay, so this is a noun. When you wait in a line. Okay, so you have to wait in the queue or the line for a very long time. But when you are in the supermarket, you forget your problems, for me at least. Michele says, I live in Bologna, and near my house there is an outdoor market once a week. Oh, fantastic, Michele. Are you a Bologna Mille student? And also tell me, where is this outdoor market in Bologna? I am curious to know because I would like to go there. So, Michele, please tell me, are you a student in Bologna Mille? And where is the outdoor market in Bologna? Please tell me. For Let's see, Stefani says you usually buy once a week. Nice. Also, for me, I usually go to the supermarket once a week. Most often, I buy milk and I buy cereal. I always eat milk and cereal for breakfast. So in my When I go shopping, in my basket or my trolley, there is always milk and cereal. When you go to the supermarket, you might have a basket. So the basket is what you carry for the supermarket. However, if you go to the supermarket and you buy a lot of things, sometimes the basket is too small and you need a trolley. So the trolley is what you push like this when you go to the supermarket. Okay, so you might have a basket to carry or a trolley to push. Yes, I'm attending Mass in Bologna, and this market is in San Donato. San Donato is a bit too far away from me. I live in the city center. I live in Piazza San Domenico. San Donato is a bit too far. Thank you, though, anyway. Alessio says, anyway, I prefer small grocery stores when I go. Very nice. Nice, guys. Good job. Also, in small grocery stores, sometimes you can find more interesting fruits and vegetables, a bit more exotic. So I was saying, I buy milk, I buy cereal, I buy bread, and I always buy cheese. If you need to know one thing about your teacher, Sophia, is that she loves cheese. So cheese is the absolute necessity when I go to the supermarket. In fact, let's make another question. What is the best cheese? I think we should talk about that. So you can tell me in the comments what is the best cheese. This will be interesting to see your answers. So, and also tell me, what do you buy most often? Alessia says, I often buy flour to make pizza at home. Okay, it's a verb, so we'll say, I often buy flour to make pizza at home. Wow, Alessio, nice. I have never tried to make pizza at home, but I think that this is the perfect opportunity for me to experiment with pizza making. Maria Rosaria says, I go to a big supermarket near my home 2 days a week. Exactly, very good, Maria Rosaria, you got it. I'm a pizza chef. You're a pizza chef. Interesting. Where are you? You're in Milan. You're too far away. Oh, you're from Turin. Oh, it's a bit far. Okay, no problems. But I'm sure you're excellent and expert at making. So you are an expert at making pizza. Nice. Then I am embarrassed. I've never tried to make pizza. I think it would be embarrassing. The best cheese is ricotta cheese. I like sardo cheese with fava beans. Interesting. I've never heard of this. Be careful of your spelling. With. I'm sure you're typing very, very fast, but this is the correct spelling. Okay, interesting. Ricotta, I agree with. Sardo cheese, never tried it, but okay. Any more opinions? What is the best cheese? The best cheese for me is mozzarella of buffalo mozzarella cheese. Yes. Well, a pizza chef, I'm sure you would say that. Okay, nice, guys. Keep telling me your opinions. What is the best cheese? And also tell me, what do you buy most often when you go to the supermarket? What is always on your shopping list? Shall we continue? Yeah, let's continue. So we have here some very common items, some very common things that you might find on your shopping list. We're going to read through them, and I want you to tell me, are these things countable or uncountable? Okay, remember about countables and uncountables, that when it's let's see what Maria says. I like Switzerland cheese. If it comes from Switzerland, it's Swiss. Okay, Switzerland is the country. Swiss cheese is the nationality, let's say, of the cheese. So remember that countable nouns, some rules. Countable nouns can be plural. For example, 1 apple, 2 apples, and you can count them. 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples. These are our countable nouns. We also have uncountable nouns. So remember, uncountable nouns are usually liquid, okay? So water, for example. You also have things that are very, very small. So things like maybe rice or sugar, okay? I can't sit there and go 1 sugar, 2 sugars, 3 sugars, 4 sugars. No. Okay, we use uncountable. Also, things you can cut are uncountable. Things like bread, things like meat are uncountable. Marcello says, my best cheese, my favorite cheese is gorgonzola. I love gorgonzola. Marcello, congratulations. You have won the test. The correct answer is gorgonzola is, in fact, the best cheese. Congratulations, Marcello. That is the correct answer. The best cheese is gorgonzola. So I can remove this now. And let's decide these objects on the shopping list. Are they countable or uncountable? We have salt, pepper, peach, broccoli, eggplant or aubergine, chicken, lemon, jam, yogurt, and onion. Remember that eggplant or aubergine is a vegetable. It's the vegetable that you use in Parmigiana. So it's purple, it's quite big. In American, it's called an eggplant. In English, we take the French word and we call it an aubergine. Salt is uncountable, absolutely correct. It's Stephanie. I'm going to call you Stephanie. Salt is uncountable. It's very small. I cannot say, okay, 1 salt, 2 salt, 3 salt. Uncountable. Some salt. The next is pepper. I think we are talking about pepper the vegetable. Okay, so pepper the vegetable, you can have red, yellow, or green. They're quite big. They're good in sauce. They're good with barbecues, etc. So it's not pepper like the herb that you put on your food. It's not black. So let me know, what do you think? Pepper in the vegetable. Alessio says pepper you. Yeah, I think if it's pepper the herb, the black one, it's uncountable. But pepper the vegetable is countable. Okay, I hope it makes sense, the difference. Peach is countable. Good. Next we have broccoli. Let me write these as well so we know the difference. So bell pepper is a vegetable. Yellow, red, or green. The other pepper is a herb and it's black. Broccoli is actually uncountable, okay? It's quite strange, but broccoli is uncountable. Exactly, Maria Rosaria. Pepper, the vegetable, is countable. Broccoli, not countable. Here we go. Broccoli is uncountable. Let's go to eggplants or aubergines. How many eggplants do you need for a parmigiana? Seriously, I want to know. I want to make parmigiana. How many eggplants for a parmigiana? Also, Mum, are you still there? Because if my mother is still watching this, my mother is Greek. So, Mum, if you're there, we need a recipe for moussaka. Can you please give us a recipe for moussaka, Mum? Because we need it. Nice job, Maria Rosaria. Aubergine is countable. And I like that Maria Rosaria decided to use the British English version, aubergine, not the American version, eggplant. Very nice. Good job also, Alessio. Next, we have chicken. Pay attention with chicken. Be careful with chicken, because chicken is a bit particular, because chicken changes. What now? No, you can tell me later. Unless somebody else also wants the recipe for moussaka. If someone else wants it, we'll have it now. So chicken is a bit particular because when chicken is alive, when it's living and it's flapping and moving, it's countable. But when chicken is in the supermarket, so it's not living, it's dead, and it's meat, it's actually uncountable, okay? So chicken is uncountable, and as Maria Rosaria correctly says, lemon is countable. Let's go first to jam. Good. Chicken food is uncountable, lemon is countable. Good job, guys. So as we said, chicken, the food is uncountable. Chicken, the bird is countable. Good. Everyone, good. Stephanie, good. Alessio, good. Also Ludovica. Jam is in fact uncountable. We then have yogurt. Again, yogurt can be a bit particular. Exactly, Maria Rosaria. Thank you. Chicken, the animal, is countable, but the food is uncountable. Yogurt is uncountable. It's a liquid, so we will use uncountable. And I think it was, who said onion? Maria Rosaria also gave us onion, which is countable. Nice job, guys. Notice the questions on the right. How much salt have you got? I haven't got any. How many lemons have you got? I've got 3. So notice, salt, uncountable, we use much. How much? Notice that lemons are countable, so we use many. How many? Okay? All right, guys, thank you very much for your answers. Let's continue. Let's talk about some. So some we can use in positive and also negative. We can use some in positive sentences for countable and uncountable nouns. Okay? Exactly, Alessio. Yes, some is for countable and uncountable. I'll write this out, okay? It just means an amount, but we're not sure. We don't say exactly how much, but it's an amount, okay? So I want you to think about your kitchen. Think about your kitchen, and in particular, think about your cupboards and think about your fridge. Let me write cupboards. It's where you keep food in your kitchen, not the fridge. So it's where you keep your packaged food, so like your pasta, your rice, your biscuits, they go in the cupboard, okay? So think about your cupboards in your fridge, visualize your cupboards, visualize your fridge, tell me what is in your cupboards. You can say, I've got some eggs, some oil, some flour, some sugar, okay? So tell me what you have already. In my cupboards, I've got some eggs, I have got some flour and some sugar. I've got pasta, I've got some pasta, and I've got some rice, and I've got some potatoes. So let me know, what do you have in your cupboards? And after this, we're going to play a game. We're going to play a guessing game. I'd like you to tell me some ingredients, okay? And I will guess what this recipe is. Okay, so again, let's look at the example. I've got some eggs, some oil, some flour, and some sugar. What recipe is it? It's pancakes. Okay, so the recipe is the ingredients and instructions for a dish. Okay, be careful of the pronunciation of this word. Okay, it's a bit particular, but the pronunciation is recipe. Recipe, recipe. Be careful of the pronunciation. Recipe. Let's see what Estefany says. In my cupboards, I have some rice, some pasta, some sugar, and some wine. Wonderful. Good answer. So we'll try and do this like in the example. Try to give me some ingredients together, and we will guess the recipe. Okay? I've got some flour, some oil, salt, and pepper. Very nice. So this is my recipe. Listen up. I've got some pasta, some tomato sauce, and some bacon. Okay, I'll say it again. I've got some pasta, some tomato sauce, and some bacon. What will I make? Pasta, tomato sauce, and bacon. Tell me in the chat, what will I make? And you can also write your recipe. So think of a dish or a recipe, think of the ingredients, and tell me what you need for this recipe. Do not say the recipe, we will guess it. Okay? I've got some pasta, some tomato sauce, and some bacon. I'm writing this in the comments as well so that you can see it. Let's see Marcello's answer. I've got a lot of things. I've got some pasta, some fruits, some tomatoes, some eggs, some vegetables. Fantastic. And Maria Rosaria, in my cupboards, I have some rice, some vegetables, make it plural, some carrots, some bacon. Nice. So have a look at my one. Tell me, what can I make with this recipe? Valeria is here. Hello, I'm Valeria. Excuse me for the delay. I'm so happy to participate. Yes, I'm happy to have you here, Valeria. So I will say again the activity. Describe the recipe and we will guess what it is. Okay, for example, I've got some pasta, some tomato sauce, and some bacon. What can I make? Yes, exactly, Michele. That is the correct answer. I can make an amatriciana. Very nice. So please play this game, write some ingredients, and we will find together what recipe you will make. Okay? I'm going to try with Maria Rosaria some rice, some vegetables, some carrots, and some bacon. I don't know what you can make. Yes, are you amatriciana? Yes, and amatriciana, exactly. Let's use Ludovica, can you make, or how about are you making? We'll make it present continuous, okay? Are you making an amatriciana? So, guys, please play this game. Tell me tell me some ingredients, and we will try to guess what you can make with these ingredients. I'm curious to see what is in your cupboards. Okay, let's see what Estefany says. For my recipe, I need some rice, some oil, some salt, some vegetable broth, and some mushrooms. I know what it is. Estefany, this is risotto with mushrooms. This is mushroom risotto. I am sure this is mushroom risotto. In fact, this is my favorite risotto. And Mum says I have aubergines, mince, tomato sauce, salt and pepper, milk, butter, and flour. And this is definitely moussaka. Fantastic, very nice. Thank you for the recipe. Maria Rosaria doesn't like amatriciana. Not a problem, Maria Rosaria, not a problem. Do you like carbonara? Because if you don't like carbonara, you might have a problem. Okay, if anybody else wants to write your recipe, please do so in the comments and we will guess what your recipe is. Yes, I got it. Fantastic. I love risotto, mushroom risotto, especially in the autumn. I love mushroom risotto. Matriciana has too many calories. Okay, if you say that the amatriciana has too many calories, then you definitely do not like the carbonara, because I think if the amatriciana is here, carbonara is like up here with calories. So you probably don't like it. Okay, guys, let's continue. Let's talk about any. So we use any in questions and in negative sentences. So for example, have you got any chocolate? Have you got any eggs? Okay. So I want you to tell me, we'll practice negatives. What haven't you got? Oh, let's see Alessio's answer. I've got some pasta, 2 eggs, some pepper, some pepperoni cheese, and some guanciale. This is the carbonara. This is definitely carbonara. Except I have a problem because I cannot find guanciale in the supermarket. So I have to make my carbonara with pancetta, unfortunately. All right, let's take this down. Okay, let's talk now about any. So I'd like you to tell me now in your fridge, in your cupboard, what you do not have, okay? So I can say, I don't have any juice. I don't have any juice, for example, in my fridge, okay? So tell me what you do not have. Okay, practice with any in the comments. What don't you have? So as we said, we can say, for example, I want to bake cookies, but I haven't got any flour. My recipe is rice and gorgonzola. For my recipe, I've got some pasta, some gorgonzola, some salt, and some oil. Wonderful. Maybe you mean some rice, not some pasta, Marcelo. I don't have any chocolate. Good. But why, Rosaria? Easter was on Sunday. Did you finish all your chocolate already? I still have some chocolate from Easter. I still have some Easter chocolate. And Maria Rosaria finished her Easter chocolate, so she doesn't have any. Let me know in the comments what you don't have any of. So I don't have any juice. I don't have any wine in my cupboard or in my fridge. I know, terrible. I don't have any wine. I don't have any. I haven't got any money. Good answer, yes. I haven't got any tomatoes. Good, make it plural. I don't have any red wine. Very nice, guys. Good job. Excellent. You can keep practicing. Let's talk now about enough. Let's see what Stefani says. Me too. I don't have any juice. Good. In fact, tomorrow I will go to the supermarket. Tomorrow is shopping day because I have a lot of things to buy. So enough, again, we use with countable and uncountables, okay? We use enough to talk about quantities. So we can say, have you got any chocolate? Yes, I've got some. but not enough. So not the correct quantity for my recipe. Have we got enough bread to make some sandwiches? We've got some bread, but we haven't got enough. Okay. I don't have any honey. Good, correct. Can you use any? Yes, any for countable and uncountable. I went to the supermarket this morning, so I have all I need for my recipe. Good job, Valeria. Excellent. Yes, some, let me write this. Some, any, and enough are for countable and uncountable. Okay, you can use both of them. So you can tell me, what are you going to make? Okay, what are you going to cook? And do you have enough ingredients to make it? Okay, so think about what you want to cook. Do you have enough? Okay, so for example, I can say, I want to make carbonara. I've got some pasta and some eggs and some cheese, but I haven't got enough pancetta or guanciale. Sorry, Alessio. Okay, so tell me, what is your recipe? What have you got some of? What do you not have enough of? Okay, for example, I want to make a carbonara. I've got some pasta, some eggs, some cheese. I haven't got any, or I haven't got enough pancetta. Okay. You're using an extra word here, Rosaria, okay? We need to say, I don't have, or I haven't got. Remember, I don't have, or I haven't got enough chocolate. Okay, remember the difference. Before, Maria Rosaria said, I haven't got any chocolate. If I say I don't have any chocolate, it means zero, nothing. Okay, I haven't got enough chocolate means I have some chocolate, but I haven't got the correct quantity for my chocolate cake, for example. Okay. I've got some flour, but not enough. Perfect, Alessio. What are you going to make with your flour? What are you going to make? So let me know in the comments, what are you going to make? Do you have enough ingredients? Have you got enough pasta for 6 children? No. Maybe I have enough pasta for 6 children one time. I probably have about 6 portions of pasta, but only for one day. Tomorrow those children will starve, unfortunately. I'll make bread. Nice. Oh yeah, your pasta dough. I forgot. So I mentioned before portion. So it's enough food. So it's a amount of a quantity for one. Okay, a portion. I don't have enough bread to make some sandwiches. Good. Nice. Okay, let's go on to get now. Okay, get, as you know, is a very particular word in English because it has many, many, many different meanings. Okay, in different situations, get changes. In this situation, the verb get can be used to talk about what you want to buy. So I can say, do you need to buy anything at the supermarket? Yes, I need to buy some eggs, some cheese, and some bread. Or I can substitute it. Do you need to get anything at the supermarket? Yes, I need to get some eggs, some cheese, and some bread. Okay, the meaning is exactly the same. Okay, so I want you to answer this question. What do you need to get at the supermarket? So think about what is in your fridge, think about what is in your cupboards, think about what you haven't got, and tell me, what do you need to get at the supermarket? So for example, I need to get some juice. I need to get some beer. I haven't got any beer. I need to get some beer. I have to get some. What else? I know I have lots of things I need to get. I haven't been to the supermarket for 1 week. I need to get some biscuits. I need to get some cereal. I need to get some prosciutto. I need to get some gorgonzola. I have a lot of things I need to get. Yeah. I'll write these down. So tell me in the comments, what do you need to get? I'm trying to write. I need to get some juice, some gorgonzola, some beer, and some prosciutto. There we go. This is my answer. What do you guys need to get at the supermarket? Let me know in the comments, okay? We're using get, which in this situation means to buy or to obtain, let's say, okay? To get, to buy or to obtain. So tell me in the comments, what do you need to get? And we're coming up almost to the end of our webinar. We have about 3 minutes left. So if you have any questions or comments, now is the time to tell me. I need to get some bread and jam. Fantastic. Do you eat bread and jam for breakfast, Ludovica? I need to get some bananas at the supermarket. Were you inspired by the photograph? Yes, this is also something I always have when I go to the supermarket. I always get at the supermarket bananas. For me, they are the best fruit. They give you a lot of energy and they're very good for concentration. Alessia says, I need to get at the supermarket some pasta, some tartar sauce, some fruit, and a lot of wine. Yes, the weekend is coming, guys. The weekend is coming closer. Get wine. Alessia says, I have a question. Tell me, Alessia. Let me know if you have any questions. I need to get some pasta and beer, but I don't need to get any rice and eggs. Very nice, Marcello. Very good use of the negative any as well. Excellent. Yes, any final questions? I need to get some wine and water. Can you get me 2 apples? Very nice, Maria Rosaria. Excellent answer. Can you explain again, get? Yeah, as I said, it depends on the situation. In this lesson, get is to buy or to obtain something, okay? But the meaning changes in different contexts. Yeah, get is interesting. Get is a very, very flexible verb, okay? It changes all the time. Okay, guys, let's start a review. So we talked about markets. So we have an outdoor market or a farmer's market. The farmer is the person who produces fruit, vegetables, animals, etc. We also had a queue or a line where you wait when you need to go to the supermarket, for example. When you are in a supermarket, you might have a basket. Okay, so you're taking things and you put them in a basket. Or you might use a trolley if you have more things and you push the trolley. Okay. What else did we talk about? We had trying to think. We talked about different kinds of pepper. So we have a bell pepper, which is a vegetable, yellow, red, or green. We have pepper, which is a herb and is black. We talked about chicken as well. When chicken is a food, it's uncountable. When chicken is an animal, it's countable. Okay. Let's see some last comments. Maria Rosaria, I need to get some wine and water. Can you get me 2 apples too? Good. Oh wait, I think I saw this before. Remember that some, any, and enough are for countables and uncountables. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. This has been wonderful. I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys. Have a good evening.